Ukraine's worst nightmare started, as Russian forces are penetrating at will. It's day 1646 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Many sources now believe that the time has come, where Ukraine can no longer hide their weakness. The weakness that I have been reporting for years, and many people that were calling it propaganda, was proven true by a recent Russian operation. The operation that has sent shock through Ukrainian armed forces. An operation that is the worst nightmare for any army, where their opponents can do whatever they want. I have explained to you many times how the front line is currently only held by FPV drones. Adaptation of FPV drones has worked out greatly in Ukraine's favor, as they were able to mask their shortage of manpower and resources. However, this operation near Kostiantynivka exposes their weakness. According to the report, after the intense phabbing of Zaporizhzhia by Russian aviation, Ukrainian armed forces withdrew their drone operators to Zaporizhzhia. But unfortunately for Ukraine, Russian recon was able to detect the location of the operation base. Soon after, the Russian command sent a DRG attack on Zaporizhzhia. They were able to sneak past the Ukrainian defense and reach the city. According to many sources, they have likely taken this route to reach the city. As most of the drone operators are away from the front line, apart from shelling, they weren't expecting any attack. But unfortunately for them, Russian DRGs surprised them when they were unarmed. According to the reports, the entire drone team was taken out. Apparently, the footage of the aftermath was shared by the sources, which I can't show here for obvious reasons. At the moment, sources claim that Russian DRGs are still not caught and may still be operating within the city. So Ukrainian sources are desperately urging their operators to check before opening doors and be vigilant. But as you can see, Russian DRGs were able to infiltrate around 10 kilometers deep without Ukrainian forces detecting them, and that on a very active front makes it clear that Ukraine is severely suffering from manpower shortage. Apparently, a similar attack is happening on the Dobropilya front, where Ukrainian sources started reporting about Russian DRG units entering Belozersk from the south. Sources believe that this type of attacks will increase, as Russia takes advantage of Ukraine's manpower shortage. This is much more severe than it looks. If your opponent is able to penetrate to your rear at will, then a big collapse is not that far. In addition, the Ukrainian counter-offensive on the southern front is also not helping their situation. They are in fact making it worse. As many sources are claiming, Ukraine's counter-attacks on the southern front are just to maintain the narrative of their capabilities to go on the offensive. At the moment, Ukraine's best brigades are deployed there, which could be used to stop the Russian advance. But it seems like this is likely to get even worse if recent rumors are true. Sources are saying that there is a possibility that Russia could open a new front in the Chernihiv region up north. As it is closer to Kiev, Ukraine will have no choice but to divert their resources there. And by doing so will weaken the entire front line. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.